Chelsea are set to lose 3 more players to Saudi Arabian clubs this summer, and players from Manchester United and Arsenal could soon follow them. 6 Manchester United and Arsenal stars may join the Premier League exodus to Saudi Arabia this summer, with Chelsea trio Kalidou Koulibaly, Hakim Ziyech and Edouard Mendy reportedly already agreeing mega money deals to move to the Middle East. Cristiano Ronaldo quit the Red Devils last November to join Al Nassr, and his move to Saudi Arabia has apparently paved the way for a whole host of Premier League stars to follow in his footsteps. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano, Al Hilal have agreed personal terms with Koulibaly. Al Nassr have reached a verbal agreement with Ziyech, and Mendy is preparing to sign a contract with Al Ahly. Meetings are taking place in London this week, with a departure for Callum Hudson-Odoi also being discussed. The Blues have already lost N'Golo Kanté to Al Ittihad, with the same club prizing blockbuster star Karim Benzema away from Real Madrid. And Wolves captain Ruben Neves is set to swap Molyneux for Al Hilal. The Saudi revolution is certainly gaining traction, and it's hardly a surprise with the amount of money the country's clubs are willing to pay talented players. And there are more stars, particularly at United and Arsenal, who could join them in the Middle East. Anthony Martial appeared to have a bright career ahead of him at Old Trafford following his move from Monaco in 2015. But his future is now up in the air due to a combination of injury problems and underwhelming performances. With the France international having just 1 more year remaining on his current deal, he could jump at the chance to sever ties with United early and head to Saudi Arabia. Another player who has failed to make the grade at Old Trafford is Donny van de Beek. United had high hopes for the Netherlands international when they signed him from Ajax in 2020. But he has hardly featured for the Red Devils, and not even a reunion with former Ajax mentor Erik ten Hag last summer could kick-start his United career. Van de Beek may just about be ready to turn his back on the Premier League, and if a Saudi club come calling, he could be tempted to pack his bags. Meanwhile, Dean Henderson appears to have no future in the Northwest either after failing to usurp David de Gea in the United goal. The 26-year-old has been linked with a move to Nottingham Forest, but the financial rewards in Saudi Arabia could prove too good to turn down. Arsenal will not be immune to the Saudi raid either. But their top stars will be more than happy to stay at the Emirates Stadium following a campaign that saw them come close to winning the Premier League title for the first time since 2004. But Takahiro Tomiyasu, who endured an injury-hit season last time around, could be a target for Saudi Arabian clubs if he can't wrestle the right-back position back from Ben White. And on the opposite flank, Kieran Tierney may be on the Saudi radar after losing his place to Alexander Zinchenko last season. There is also Albert Sambi Lokonga, who joined the Gunners from Anderlecht in 2021, who could be enticed by a new challenge as he looks set to depart ahead of the forthcoming campaign. The 23-year-old spent the second half of last season on loan at Crystal Palace but was unable to hold down a regular starting place. And with no permanent move on the horizon, joining the Saudi exodus could be the chance he needs to start fresh. 5 or 6 years ago, it was the clubs in the Chinese Super League who were looking to poach talent away from Europe in return for vast riches. But with the glut of money now being offered by Saudi Arabia's big-hitting clubs, it seems even the top Premier League teams could soon face a struggle to keep hold of some of their biggest stars.